Hey folks, depression is really stigmatized. A lot of people don't really understand it, and then they put down the people who are in it, which is actually the exact opposite that you're supposed to do when someone's depressed. Instead of supporting the people that need our support the most, we stigmatize them and don't want them to ruin our day with their bad mood. Who are they to be upset for quote unquote no reason? The truth is, there is a reason. Whether it's just neurological or if there's actual external reasons for them to be upset. Either way, the thing that we've been taught since we were young is to support others and be sympathetic. But most of the time it's geared toward physical problems that we were conditioned to support. When we see someone who's upset and we think, oh, well, you're not really upset at anything, are you? You're just feeling sad. Then most of us don't really know what to do. And in response, we just kind of brush it off. Also, how dare you be upset? It's a really counterintuitive way of helping. Instead, what depressed people really need the most is empathy. They need someone to be able to listen to how they're feeling, why they're upset, or just be there and listen to them just being frustrated that they've been not having any energy and not being able to do the things that they want to do and that their motivation's down. Just having someone listening and understanding is enough for them because it validates their feelings, which they don't get a lot in society, especially since society has essentially stigmatized depression. So the best things you could do for somebody are to listen, are to say, I understand. One of the worst things that you can do for somebody, and a lot of people tend to do this with those who are depressed, is to bring in a silver lining. For example, oh, I'm really sad because I have a whole bunch of student loans. And then someone would say, well, at least then you were able to go to school, right? Wrong. Actually, what they're doing is they're minimizing the fact that someone is upset over something and is unable to cope with it. And instead of actually saying, I understand, that really sucks, and empathizing with them, they're minimalizing their emotions. And a lot of people who are depressed suffer from being numb. So in that situation, the best thing you could have done is to say, it really sucks that you felt cornered to take this loan. And I understand that it can feel very difficult for you to deal with said loan. When you put yourselves in their shoes and empathize with them, instead of going on about the silver lining, what you're doing is you're saying, your feelings are valid. It is okay for you to feel that way, instead of, well, look at it this way, at least you don't have to do this. That's not really helpful for someone who's down. The best way for them to cope with a situation is by someone being able to listen to them and understand them. That actually helps them feel better, believe it or not. It's kind of the same idea of, I wish I had somebody to talk to. It's not only the act of talking that's helping them process what's going on, it's also having someone validate their emotions and saying, I understand, it's okay. That is way more supportive than trying to cheer them up and say, oh, look, it's not really a big deal. You can do this instead, or this is what you got out of it. Yay! That's not really helpful. So the next time you have a friend who's depressed, the best thing you could do for them is be there for them, not just disappear, not just pick to be their friend when they're happy and ignore them when they're sad. The best thing you could do for that person is to support them, because I guarantee you, most people who are depressed are so scared to ask for help because they're so scared of being stigmatized, because they've been stigmatized. People around them have rejected them because they're depressed. They have heard really mean and cruel comments. So if you're a friend and you truly care about them, being there for them, even if it's just for a short period, and listening to what's going on with them and being able to empathize would mean the world. It's really hurtful for a depressed person to have them feel like their friendship is conditional, that they will only be there for you when things are going well, or if you have a physical problem such as financial difficulties or problems with teachers, but when it's emotional, even though physical and emotional are tied together, when it's depression, they disappear. So the best thing you could do for your friend is to try to be there for them. On that note, thank you for listening to this, and I hope you treat your friends well, and I hope you're able to support them. And if you are depressed, I hope you're able to find that support as well. Till next time, bye.